All episodes of The Way We Haunt Now deal thematically with death and dying. Many contain mild horror elements. Take care, listeners.
This is The Way We Haunt Now, episode 31. Eat the Rich.
Cecilia, honey, would you like to go for a little adventure with Aunt Min? Daddy?
It's okay, Cece. Come here. Okay?
No. Don't move.
What the hell?
Daddy.
Cecilia, it's going to be okay.
You're taking advantage of her.
Who's there? This isn't funny!
You're putting her in the firing line.
No. Dwelly. House! Don't do it.
I have to keep you safe.
Cecilia, run!
KBOU, KBOO, where the music is all spooky all the time. And I'm the resident thing that goes bump in the night, John.
Look, normally, I'd say it's none of my business, but considering the amount of money I just spent on your bail...
Thank you, by the way. I would have been stuck for a while.
Nick!
Hey, man.
Whatever you've been working on, it's put my sister in the hospital and the rest of you in jail. Is it worth it? Really worth it? Maybe it is for you, maybe it's not. I don't know you. I don't know what set you all on this path. But I do know my sister. I know that this work is going to kill her. And I don't think she's admitted it to herself, but she's going to keep going after ghosts no matter how dangerous, because it's as close as she can get to taking out the one ghost that's really haunting her. Haunting us. And if I want her to stop, we're going to have to go back.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm sorry. I trailed off there for a second. But this work is going to kill her. You need to know because you're making it easier for her to keep choosing it. And if you're comfortable with that, there's nothing else I can do.
We're not comfortable with that.
Whoa, no, of course we're not.
I didn't even believe in ghosts when we signed up for this. I thought we'd have a few drinks, explore some abandoned buildings, and call it a day.
Really?
Really. And then Danny convinced me they were real.
She would. Now, where should I drop you?
Cat beds in that corner, please.
You got it, boss!
This place is really coming together. I'm not gonna lie, I thought we had bitten off way more than we could chew at the start of this.
Oh, same here.
But you seemed so confident.
People kept believing in me, so there wasn't really anything else I could do. Besides, every time I got overwhelmed, I thought about how many spectral animals I'd be able to help with this much space.
We are going to be able to help a lot of animals.
Hey, you said you wanted the big room to be blue, right?
Right. Plus, I've had a lot of help.
That does make a difference.
Crap!
Oops. Let me help you with that, bud.
Cecilia?
What's happened?
It's like a construction site in here. Plaster everywhere. Cecilia, what's wrong?
The house took Daddy. I'm going to get him back.
You cannot.
I can too. I'm gonna throw him back. And Aunt Min too. You can't stop me. Brown hair, swirly mustache, green eyes. Daddy, I'm drawing you. Come out now. Daddy, I draw you. Come on. He has to wait for Aunt Min. The spiky brown hairs, brown eyes, big red mouth, eyelashes. Okay, I draw you too, Aunt Min. You can come back now. Daddy, Aunt Min, you can come back now. Please come back now. I draw you so you can come back. Please, come back.
They cannot.
Yes, they can. You're wrong. Bring them back right now.
I cannot bring them back. I am sorry.
You're not sorry. You're mean. You're big and mean and I hate you. You're a bad, stupid house. And you took my daddy and my aunt and you won't give them back. And I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
Oh, I am sorry, Cecilia. I am so very sorry. They were going to hurt you. You see, they were already hurting you.
Dwelling, what have you done?
And why does it involve so much smoke?
I have harmed my friend. Her words have harmed me. It seems I am no longer quite home.
It's on fire! The house is on fire!
Cecilia, we need to go outside.
I want my daddy. I want Aunt Min.
Cecilia, dear, let's go outside.
No. Daddy and Aunt Min are in here. I can go out.
Cecilia, maybe they're playing hide and seek. Let's look for them in the backyard.
Are they? Are they outside?
That was cruel. Letting her burn would be crueler.
No longer.
Alicia was right.
I agree. But even if we want it to stop, this city is crawling with poltergeists. We have to do what we can.
Do we, though? Seems like the ghosts are taking care of things better than we are.
It's true.
I don't know. The way they got dragged away...
Even if they aren't, the cost is too high.
Agreed. Not just for Danny.
Look, I'm with both of you. I am. But I feel like we need to see this through. We only have a few more poltergeists. After we've talked to them, maybe help them destroy these weird portraits, then I'm willing to walk away. But not before. I understand if you need to, though. I won't stop you.
Like we can let you face them alone.
What Nick said. But after, we really, truly walk away. Right?
Right.
Right. Now we just have to convince Danny.
What are we going to do? We've got nowhere to take her.
That's not entirely true. Her mother's people live nearby.
We'll get her there.
And we'd better do it now, before the authorities arrive. Sweetie, let's go meet your grandmother. Would you like that?
I want my daddy.
I know, dear.
Best of luck, Frankie. And thank you.
Do take care.
I will. But first, I need to see this through to the end. The boast of heraldry, the pomp of power, and all that beauty, all that wealth e'er gave, awaits alike the inevitable hour. The paths of glory lead but to the grave. Can storied urn or animated bust back to its mansion call the fleeting breath? Can honor's voice provoke the silent dust, or flattery soothe the dull, cold ear of death? Far from the madding crowd's ignoble strife, their sober wishes never learned to stray. Along the cool, sequestered vale of life, they kept the noiseless tenor of their way. Yet e'en these bones from insult to protect, some frail memorial still erected nigh, with uncouth rhymes and shapeless sculpture decked, implores the passing tribute of a sigh. Goodbye, dwelling. I'm so sorry it ended like this.
Hey, so, all the poltergeist energy signatures are just gone?
I told you the ghosts would take care of it.
Does this mean we get the day off?
LOL.
I think it means we get to retire.
I guess it does.
The Way We Haunt Now is supported in part by an award from the Vermont Arts Council and the National Endowment for the Arts. This episode of The Way We Haunt Now was written by Courtney, Floyd, and Georgia Mckenzie, with sound design by Brad Colbroock and voice acting by
Becca Marcus as Lota,
Brad Colbroock as Cass Bromley,
Bree Frankel as FF House Ghost 2, Bree Frankel,
Carl G. Brooks,
Deniss Carvajal, Jenna Rose,
Maria Corcobado,
Nick Mercer
as FF House,
Carl G. Brooks as Theodore,
Danny Spiller as Aaron,
Deniss Carvajal as Cecilia,
Eleanor Gray as Frankie,
Georgia Mckenzie as Josie,
Jenna Rose as Minerva,
Jessica Winston as Alicia,
Maria Corcobado as FF House Ghost 3,
Marnie Warner as Parker,
Michelle Sellers as Trisha,
Nick Mercer as FF House Ghost 1.
Paul H. Rollins is Nick Castleweed.
Tal Minear as Myrtle,
Tim Lowe as John Harker.
There's no need to bust out your Ouija board to keep in touch. Whether you're new to the spirit world or simply a ghost in need of some entertainment, you can visit hauntnowpod.com for information about our cast and crew, content warnings, and transcripts. You can also find us screaming into the void of social media at, you guessed it, Haunt Now Pod. Remember to haunt responsibly.
Hello, Miss Squirrel. I've come back. I need to speak to my family before I go. Mama, Geordie, I've finished it. What possessed you to do something so selfish and horrible and... I hope it wasn't because of me. I fear it was. But even if my death triggered this monstrousness in you, even if I did initiate this somehow, the two of you should have made kinder choices. You should have been kinder. And perhaps I expected something like this of you, Mama, but Geordie, you were still more boy than man when I passed away. Still sweet and thoughtful and so full of promise. I wish I could remember you that way. But I'm afraid I'll always imagine you as this shadowy man, drawing ghosts and bending them to his will. But I've stopped it, you see. I've unraveled your work. I don't think Cecilia will grow up to be the kind of person you did. No, I know she won't. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I don't know if you can even hear me. Perhaps it's just my way of saying goodbye. Josie?
Ah, Frankie. The squirrel said I'd find you here.
You've completed your errand, then?
Yes. I discovered I have a family. My cousin and her husband are still here watching over their great-grandkids. And you?
Yes. Wait, what? Josie, that's wonderful.
I never thought I'd see Netta again. I thought I was just going to spy a little on some possible relatives. I found out she thrived, and I have a host of family to get to know.
Wow. I guess this means you'll be traveling this way more.
Yes. Well, maybe. Maybe stay for a while. Oh, I don't know. Oh, there's a lot to think about, but if you wish to return regularly, I'd be happy to bring you.
Once was enough.
Oh, I see. And have you decided what you'd like to do next?
Yes, I would very much like to go home.
My sentiments exactly. Let's go home.